Most people probably associate vodka with Russia and other territories of the former Soviet Union, the spirit's ancestral home, or perhaps Sweden or France. Welcome to WatchZilla. Today we are going to give you our top 11 favorite American vodkas. But there is a surprisingly high number of good vodkas being made right here, right now in the United States. Since the 1950s, the US has been a huge consumer of vodkas, so much so that Smirnoff long ago realized it would be cheaper to manufacture its product here rather than in Mother Russia. But that's not the kind of American vodka we're talking about. No, we're referring to the burgeoning crowd of small independent American distilleries that have produced so much diversity in the category that there are easily 500 domestic vodkas on the market today. It would be difficult to try them all, especially when you consider all the various flavored options now available. For now, let's stick to the plain expressions. Number 11. Dry Fly Vodka. Dry Fly is a great micro distillery in the Northwest that has been making quite a name for themselves. It is well deserved as all of their spirits are fantastic and the wheat vodka is no exception. Dry Fly Washington Wheat Vodka is an international award-winning vodka distilled from Eastern Washington. Distilled from locally sourced winter wheat, this Washington State vodka is pure perfection in a glass. The vodka is distilled 3 times in hybrid column still and lightly filtered to retain the entire amazing wheat flavor. Unlike other wheat vodkas, this neither too harsh nor too floral. The distillers at Dry Fly have found the perfect balance. Dry Fly contains 40% of alcohol by volume. Dry Fly vodka is one that you will not mind drinking straight. In fact, it is one of the best direct pour vodkas. The price is reasonable for the high quality, making it a good candidate for creating top-shelf cocktails. Number 10. 44 Degrees North Vodka. One of the leaders in the American craft vodka movement, 44 Degrees North Vodka keeps a relatively low profile, but inside each of these bottles is a vodka that is filled with spirit. The company utilizes Idaho's great agricultural wealth to produce the purest vodka possible. The spirits are been distilled directly from 100% Idaho potatoes with Brundage Winter White Rocky Mountain spring water. The vodka is the pure essence of a well-crafted potato vodka and one of the best produced in the US today. For naturally infusing their flavored varieties, they use all-natural Idaho mountain huckleberries, Rainier cherries and Sunny Slope nectarines, containing 40% of alcohol by volume. It has the classic taste with crisp, yet smooth edge, perfect for enjoying neat or as the key ingredient in your favorite vodka cocktails. All of the 44 Degrees North vodkas should follow suit in quality and its ability to mix up a fine cocktail. Number 9. Square One Organic Vodka. Around the time of Square One's debut on the market, the term organic brought up thoughts of overpriced food and drink that were often unworthy of the cost. It was the quality of products like this vodka that helped reshape our attitudes. Square One Organic Vodka is a clean, smooth vodka that you want to drink on its own. It revolutionized what organic could be while staying competitive on price with other premium vodkas. This vodka is distilled from North Dakota rye and boasts a certified organic fermentation process, which is not an easy task. The water is sourced from the clean aquifers of Wyoming's Tetons, and every aspect of the vodka's production has an environmentally friendly aspect. A great vodka that you can feel good about drinking, that is Square One, plain and simple. Number 8. Charbay Vodka. Charbay is distilled in California's Napa Valley, and with that geographical esteem, one would expect it to be a very fine beverage. The Karakosevic family has a long tradition of making fabulous wines and spirits, and the quality of their vodkas is unsurpassed. Charbay is Marco's brainchild, started in 1997, and came up with the idea of using real fruit to flavor vodka. The art of making vodka is to preserve the mouthfeel texture and viscosity of what is being distilled. The distillers take great pride in their craft and use only American corn that is GMO-free in their vodkas. The flavored vodkas are produced only once a year, when the fruits have reached their peak and are ready for the natural extraction process that takes months to complete. This vodka is not highly filtered, so it has a great body and mouthfeel that would never be lost. It contains about 40% of alcohol by its volume. Charbay has perfected small batch vodka, and they have some very fine whiskeys, rums, and tequilas as well. Number 7. Toothilltown Indigenous Apple. If you'd rather forego the wheat and grain-based vodkas in favor of something fruit-focused and hyper-local, check out Hudson Valley, New York-based distillery Toothilltown Spirits. Toothilltown made its initial splash on the spirits scene with its tin bottles of specialty whiskey, made exclusively from New York grains on the site of a 200-year-old mill and known as the Hudson brand. Under the Toothilltown label, however, there are a number of other spirits, including the indigenous line of vodkas made from local ingredients. The grain example is delicious, but the apple is truly extraordinary. This is not an apple-flavored vodka by any means. Its indigenous fresh-pressed apple vodka is made from locally grown apples, which producers press into cider. Cider is made from an orchard a mere 5 miles away from the distillery and then ferment and distill into a crisp liquor in small catches on a copper pot still. The resulting spirit is more neutral than, say, an apple brandy or eau de vie, but still, you might even be able to detect a bit of that apple flavor when enjoying this vodka on the rocks. Although it is delicious out of the bottle over ice, it can be used in any number of citrus cocktails and makes a damn good Moscow Mule. Number 6. Oyo. As good as the previously mentioned vodkas that use non-traditional bases might be, there is something about a great vodka made the traditional way, with grain. Oyo is made specifically from organically grown Ohio soft red winter wheat. Like the famed Dankowski rye of Poland, which Belvedere and others love to feature prominently in their marketing materials, this wheat is special, and using only a single type of grain allows its individual characteristics to be more easily appreciated. Neat in a glass, it's clear from its viscosity that Oyo is different from the thin stuff you find in your bartender's well. And that's because, unlike most premium vodka, it's only distilled once. Without getting too technical, Middle West bought a very special code vodka still, which allows the distillers to get the spirit to 190 proof in a single pass and blend the proof down before bottling. The nose is a subtle mix of vanilla, brioche and spiciness. It is the most singularly interesting vodka that is true to its grain-only roots, and it makes a fine bone-dry martini. Just think about putting vermouth in as you make it, and that will be enough. Feel free to go Gibson style and garnish with cocktail onions. This vodka can handle it. Number 5. St. George Vodka. If you're accustomed to spending less than $15 on a handle of vodka, the price tag of this Alameda, California-based juice might cause you to recoil, but we promise it's well worth the extra cash. St. George Vodka is made by distilling fresh fruits in the copper stills using the artisanal methods. It is crafted in Alameda at the St. George Spirits Distillery. Instead of distillate made of pure grain, like many other vodka makers use, this spirit is made from a blend of neutral grain spirit and the distillate of the same Bartlett pears used to make the distillery's pear brandy. The resulting spirit is mildly fruity and floral. It is like vanilla and almond intertwined with a mild sweetness on the palate, making it a great candidate for sipping alone or in an ice-cold martini. St. George vodka has 40% of alcohol by volume. Number 4. Corbin vodka. For a truly unique vodka experience, you have to try Corbin. Without a doubt, this is a clear vodka unlike any you have tried, and it all comes from the sweet potato. What's that? You've never heard of vodka distilled from sweet potatoes? Well, that's because there wasn't one until Corbin blazed the trail. It requires 10 pounds of raw sweet potatoes to create every bottle of Corbin vodka, and every spud is grown on the family estate in California's San Joaquin Valley. The Souzas are farmers turned distillers who have created a fantastic farm-to-bottle vodka that is the first of its kind and a genuine experience. The vodka is exceptional. Tastes like figs and cinnamon and hot buttered popcorn soaked in booze. It is sweet and has hints of caramel and a perfect nuttiness that is very enjoyable. Corbin is just as good in cocktails as any other vodka, so mix to your heart's content. Corbin also produces a sweet potato gin and liqueur as well as 2 rye whiskeys. Number 3. Prairie organic vodka. If you keep your diet organic and GMO-free, why wouldn't you want your bar cart that way too? Prairie Organic Spirits is an organic producer of spirits. Every batch of their farm crafted begins as single vintage growing on their family farms. It's a little bit easier with this Minnesota-made vodka, which is not only crafted from organic corn grown without herbicides or pesticides, but will taste delicious in all of your cocktails. Organic, environmentally and locally responsible, these are just a few of the great things about Prairie Organic Vodka. The entire operation is certified organic and kosher, the waste is used to fuel the operation, and even bottles are made from recycled glass. Prairie Organic Vodka flavors the hint of melon and pear on the nose, creamy on the palate, bright and smooth at the finish. This is a vodka that you won't mind mixing into any vodka cocktail that comes your way. The vodka contains 40% of alcohol by its volume. It's truly a delight, and at the price, it is a great value as well. Number 2. Tito's Handmade Vodka. Perhaps the biggest success story in all of American vodka is that of Tito Beveridge, who despite his perfect name for the craft, took a circuitous route to distillation. A big Texan personality, Beveridge got his start in oil and gas exploration, eventually ending up in the mortgage business in Austin. It was a bit of a quixotic pursuit at first, as Beveridge had no experience in any aspect of the business, and starting the first distillery in Texas, since prohibition wasn't going to be easy. He did it, though, and his corn-based vodka went on to win double gold and was named a unanimous favorite at the San Francisco Spirits Competition in 2001. Besides being a good, smooth vodka for almost any style of cocktail, there is something about the down-home way the brand has been marketed that is just irresistible. The Tito's team, unlike the slickly suited representatives of the major brands, might be flipping burgers on the grill next to an open bar at a charity event or popping up with a photo booth in your local bar. Tito himself has been known to just pop in and hang out at the bar, and it definitely helps that his is one of the most affordable bottles of vodka on the shelf. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 1. Hangar 1. In 2002, St. George Spirits birthed this small batch vodka in an old aircraft hangar in California. Proximo Spirits, which bought the brand back in 2010, still produces it at the old Naval Air Station Alameda on San Francisco Bay, albeit in a new distillery. Like its fellow Alameda-based distillery St. George, Hangar 1's classic vodka expression is made from not only a single type of grain, but also from fruit, grapes, in this case. The brand's distiller takes care to use the best ingredients it can find: grapes from nearby wine country and grains from the Midwest. There, a wheat-based, column-distilled vodka gets blended with vodka made from Viognier grapes that have been run through copper pot stills. The spirit that eventually finds its way into the bottle is light, fresh-tasting and floral, with hints of sweet fruit. The result boasts a layered flavor profile that spans the divide between syrupy and savory, between subtlety and burns. Hanger 1 is a vodka that will please everyone at the party, from newbies wanting a slightly fruity touch to their cosmopolitans to seasoned imbibers looking for a rounded floral perfume in their Gibson. But if you'd like something with a little more flavor, Hanger 1 also makes a range of citrus-infused vodkas, including Macrat Lime and Mandarin Blossom. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchZilla and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.